boys and girls. Let's say good afternoon to them. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Ouiser, what do you have to say? Ouiser, are you mad? Ouiser says, Mr. St.Royal, why are you playing Jingle Bells? It's summer, hello. Ouiser, you can play Jingle Bells any time of the year. Yeah. Can't you? Of course you can! Of course we can, hun. Jingle Bells is a fun song. We can play it any time of the year. Now you run along now, you hear? Ouiser can be sassy sometimes, but I love her. Now, back to work. So how are we going to do this now? On the recorder. This is going to be our last lesson on the recorder, okay? Let's go over some things about the recorder. In order to play Jingle Bells like I did, you need to know 5 notes, okay? 5 letters. That's it. You only need to know 5. Now, you all should know at least 3. Today, I'm going to have to teach you 2 more, okay? 5 letters or 5 notes on the recorder. These are the 5 letters you have to know. Ready? G, A, B, C, and D. G, A, B, C, D, okay? Those are the 5 letters you need to know. If you know 5 notes, you can play a lot of songs with just 5 letters, okay? I'm going to take out my cheat sheet here to remind you, how do we play these 5 letters on the recorder? So in case you forget, use this cheat sheet as a guide. Now let's start at the top. Look at the G, okay? G is, of course, thumb plus 3. See how those are all colored in? Thumb plus 3. Let's go to A. Thumb plus 2. So that bottom hole we don't need. Thumb plus 2. B. B is an easy one. B is thumb plus 1. That one should be easy. Ooh, now the challenge. C can be a little challenging on the recorder. For C, you still need the thumb, but look, only the middle finger. Thumb plus middle. C is a tricky one. And another one, D. D is going to be a challenge. Look, the thumb hole is empty. Only the middle finger for D. Look what I wrote there. Middle only, no thumb. No thumb for D for the first time in your life. Look, you need the thumb for everything except D. That could be a challenge. I'm going to take out my recorder here, and I'm just going to go over how we do this, okay? This is going to be fun. Rule number 1, though. The recorder is not, I repeat, not a toy. This is not a toy. I never want to see you guys playing with this like it's a toy. This is an instrument, which means it demands respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect this thing. It's not a toy. It's an instrument. This actually is a woodwind. It is a woodwind instrument, not a toy. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's go over how we play these 5 letters on the recorder, okay? You should remember this is the front, this is the back. The back has the thumb hole, and the front has all the rest, okay? So how do we do G? Thumb plus 3. A, thumb plus 2. B, thumb plus 1. C, this is the challenge. C is thumb plus middle. See? And D, No thumb. No. No thumb for the D. That can be tricky. Just the middle finger. You think you got that? One more time. G. G, thumb plus 3. A, thumb plus 2. B, thumb plus 1. C, thumb plus middle. D, no thumb. Now, in order to play these letters, though, there are 3 main rules of how to play. Let's go over them. Rule number 1. We whisper into the recorder. Whisper, blow as softly. And another one, whisper the number. Well, Ouiser's by my feet. Ouiser, what's the number we whisper? Ouiser says you whisper 2. Okay? Like this. Whisper the number 2, okay? My hair got a little messy, I think. Kids, you always have to remind me. All right, you got it? Whisper 2, very important. Okay, rule number 2, when we push these holes, you gots to push them hard. You gotta push them hard. And you push them so hard, I'm gonna show you. If you push it really hard and correctly, you get a ring on your finger. Look at my ring. That's a good one. See my ring? Be good. Okay? You need the rings. Why am I saying this? I'm not just being silly. You gotta push hard, because if you don't push hard, the air sneak out. And we don't want the air sneaking out, so you gotta push them hard to cover the holes completely. All right, let's see. Whisper 2, push the holes hard. Last one, how do we hold this guy? Do you remember how we hold it? Left hand, this is my left hand. Left hand will go on the top, right hand on the bottom. So basically your left hand is doing all the work, okay? The left hand is pushing all the holes. The right hand just holds the bottom for support, okay? Because we ain't playing any of these holes, okay? We only need the first 3 and the thumb. So we don't need none of this. So the right hand just holds it for support. I don't like it when I see kids playing with one hand. That is unacceptable. No excuses, university. Okay, right hand on the bottom, left hand on the top. So, one more time. G, thumb plus 3. A, thumb plus 2. B, thumb plus 1. C, thumb plus middle. D, no thumb, just the middle. All right, let me show you what it sounds like. G, whisper. A, B, C, D, thank you. So you can do that now on your recorder. Why not? That's a good warm-up. But now the challenge. We are going to try and play Jingle Bells on the recorder. Alright? I got a little cheat sheet here. Okay? These are the letters that we need to know in order to play Jingle Bells. Now, attached to your lesson plans, there's another sheet with the notes. So no excuses, university. Alright, this is what you need to know. The song starts with B. B, 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 D, G, A, B. C, 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 B, 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 A, B, A, D. B, 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 D, G, A, B. C, 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 B, B, D, D, C, A, G. Hey! I added the hey in there just for funsies. Alright, there's the letters, okay? It's a lot. And if you look at it, look at the patterns. Do you see any patterns? Do you notice that this line is the same as this one? So that's a pattern. Line number 2, look, is the same as this one. That is a pattern. Another one. All of the C's, we play it again down here. It's a pattern. Okay? And just looking at this, I see a lot of B's. So you need to know B really good to play this. Okay. Now, I am going to play it on the recorder. Are you ready? Whisper 2. Push the holes hard. Left hand on the top, right on the bottom. Listen to a professional. Hey! Did I scare you? Isn't that pretty? And you guys can do that at home, all right? If you know your letters, it might take a practice. It might take a lot of practice. But, again, Ouiser, we can learn Christmas songs in the summer, so then when it's time for Christmas, then we know them. Because sometimes when we learn them when it's Christmas, then there's not enough time. You know, we run out of time. So you could practice that over the summer, and then when Christmas comes, you're all set. All right? That's going to be a fun one. Maybe I'm just going to do one last thing, because you might not know how to practice. Okay? How do I practice on this? Because you can't just play it right. Well, maybe some of you can. But you're not professional yet. Or maybe you are. I don't know. But the way to practice, you do this, okay? I call this fingering, okay? We don't blow into it, so I'm not blowing. I'm just using my fingers, okay? So the songs start with B, right? So we just push the holes and we just practice pushing them. B, 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 D, G, A, B. Now get ready for C. C, 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 B, 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 A, B, A, D, B, 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 D, G, A, B. C, 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 B, B, D, D, C, A, G. Hey. Don't forget the hey. Alright, that's how you practice, okay? In order to be a good musician, you need to know how to practice. Just use your fingers. Because it's kind of hard, like, jumping around. Like, how do I go from a B to a D? B to a D. It's kind of hard, okay? But this is how you do it. Or another one. How do I go from a C to a B? C to a B. See, that's how you practice. You practice with just your fingers. Alright, I'm going to put my recorder down. That was fun. Practice, alright? But just remember the most important thing with recorder. It's not a toy. No excuses, university. Alright, kids, that was fun. I'm going to say goodbye now. Make sure you keep washing your hands, alright? And stay safe. And I'm going to say bye-bye.